Welcome to BBQWeb.com. Today we're going to do up some Jack's ribs, what most people call country style ribs. That looks good. You don't need much. It's maybe about 4 pounds country style pork ribs, your favorite barbecue sauce, basting sauce, about 12 ounces of beer. This is the way you'll find your country style ribs most of the time. It's about a 4-pound package. Here you have boneless cut. And you also get them with the bone in. Real rib men describe these more of a chop than ribs. That's alright. The pork industry wants to call them ribs. We'll call them ribs too. Here we go. We'll get the fire good and hot. Get the grill in place. Now let's get those ribs ready for the grill. What I like to do is throw them in a aluminum pan here. Now this will serve about 3 or 4 people. But you could double up this recipe with a larger pan or a couple pans. So you have plenty for all. Now we'll pour on 3 8-ounce bottles of your favorite barbecue sauce, whether sweet or hot. What we're going to do is simmer these on the grill for about an hour and 15 minutes. Here you can add a little beer. A little water will be just fine. Work that sauce in and around all those ribs. Man, it smells good already. Now this is optional here, but you might want to cut yourself up an onion. Just throw them right in. All right, we'll seal it up good and tight. Some aluminum foil. All right, the grill's good and hot and ready, so we want to clean it up. Now we'll place the pan directly on the hot coals so they can heat up real fast. All right, about 20 or 30 minutes gone by. So I want to check these ribs. You're going to see here they're simmering just fine. Oh man, that looks good. But we're going to cook them a little bit longer. Just spin the old pan around, and since we got the heat we want, we'll move it a little bit away from the coals. It's easy to control the heat. In fact, I'm going to close the vents slightly to reduce the temperature. Alright, we've been cooking these now for about an hour, maybe a little more. Oh man, you smell them ribs? Now, what's happening here is all that fat that was on those ribs have just rendering away. So you're going to end up with real tender ribs without all the fat. Alright, we got the temperature where we want it. About 250. And I think it's time to put these on the grill. I want to brown them up a little bit. Oh man, they're so tender they're just falling off the bone. Now you could eat them directly out of the pan. It's not necessary to brown them up. Of course, you could always cook the batch of ribs on your stove with a good pan and cover. And just bring them out to the fire when you want them. Now that's some good-looking country-style ribs. I think it's time to serve them up. Now you can see we've rendered off most of the fat. We're left with real tender pieces. Oh, the only thing this needs is a little bit of sauce. Here I'm adding a little hot sauce. You don't have to do this. And we'll just spoon on all that cooking gravy. Now there's some mighty good looking ribs. Just look how tender they are. Man, I could eat a plate full. Now that's what we call around here Jack's ribs on the barbecue. In fact, I think I'll eat some right now. You're just gonna have to make your own. Yeah.